So for the past 3 years, my employer has been sending off its tech team for a little winter vacation for about 2 weeks. They've been to San Francisco, Cape Town, and Kenya. We basically work the normal hours and then do the vacation bits in the evenings and on the weekends. And this is going to be my take on what can be the benefits both for the company and for the employees, along with a couple of tips if you end up planning one yourself. The most important bit is definitely team building. You're together on and off work, you get a better grasp of each other's personalities, you learn to communicate with each other better, and that will show later on both on and off work. The work doesn't stop with just 9 to 5. You'll keep on discussing your ideas and problems and issues over the dinner table, in the pool, and we come up with some pretty nifty solutions, even if we hadn't realized that there was an issue to begin with. So it's basically one long brainstorming session. If your team works from multiple locations like mine does, then it also helps you to align the company culture a lot better. It will also put a face on that Slack conversation, so it's not just an external office somewhere, but it feels more like a real team. This is also quite a unique perk, so it will definitely get some attention when you're trying to attract that new talent, and it will also give something to look forward to every year for the current team. What I've also noticed is a very grateful team that works really hard to keep the initiative going from one tier to the next. It helps with the winter blues if you do it during the cold season, or if it's really hot where you are at, then go on snowboard or something. Travel is just awesome. It broadens horizons, it makes people more open-minded, it gives you new fresh experiences and gets you out of the routine and just makes you feel good. It shows that the company appreciates employees. It's going that extra mile and doing something special to make people feel good and happy. So it's much appreciated. It doesn't have to come from the management. You can suggest the idea yourself. Yeah, if you want it, just push it. Planning takes time. You have vaccinations to think of, visas, permissions, plane tickets will get more expensive over time, so the earlier you start, the better it is. Get a feel for what the people want to do, so get a conversation going and see what are the options. Pick the cold season or pick the warm season, just have some kind of a change in routine and get those energy levels up if they're down, so it's really good for that. Rent a big place that the whole team can stay at, so you maximize the time together and get most benefits out of it. If you plan to work from your Airbnb, make sure it has some comfortable furniture. Sitting on a crappy chair for a week is really not comfy. You might also have some less flexible team members who have some family commitments or other things, so try to figure that out in advance and then work your way around it. They could come a little bit later or leave a little bit earlier or whatever makes it work. Have fun. Seriously, it's also supposed to be like a tiny bit of a vacation, so make those evenings count and make those weekends count and do it all together and just enjoy it. So here's also a couple of my colleagues, so it's not just my ideas and my thoughts.
When did you first hear about the trip Actum is doing? Well, the workations in general.
Oh, during the interview, and I thought it was an amazing idea.
Well, now you've been here, what do you think for the main benefit for the company and
for the company? It's, I mean, we are two offices that are very distant one from the other, and this time being together is like it's pretty nice to like bond with the rest of the team. I think it's also like a very good experience. We get to share like so many moments, like having lunch, having dinner together. And personally, I mean, it's amazing to just go to like exotic places like this. But look, have a look around. Quite cool, isn't it?
Any memorable things from this trip that kind of stand out more than the rest?
I think the safari was amazing. To me, seeing a leopard that close, it was so beautiful, and it was like, what, like a meter of distance?
What does your girlfriend think about the trip?
Oh, she's very jealous. She's very, very jealous. Not sure how I'm gonna handle it next year.
Thank you for watching and see you next time.